All right, we are going to do a CSS battle. So we're going to start our stopwatch and go to CSS battle. And I don't know what this is. I don't know. It looks it's kind of like the old international logo, like the international truck logo. Background is going to be that one. Uh, Background of the body is going to be that color. Margin's going to be 100, 50, 20, something like that. That's all wrong, but gotta get there. Okay. Top's more 120, 30. Sides are 55. Bottom is 40. That is what I was intending to draw. Whether that's a good idea or not is up for debate. This is going to have to be kind of weird. I'm just going to put background red for now. Height, I don't know what it is, 80 pixels. Needs to be in the DOM. There's the thing. This is actually also going to need a height. It's going to be more than that. 120, 30. And then this needs margin minus 50, 0. Okay, that's kind of what I want to build, except it's wrong. Height, 80. Yeah. Do I need a period? Yeah, that might help. Okay. So height minus, let's not do minus 50, minus 100. Minus 1, 10. 5? No, oh, some weird number. Oh, 8. Perfect. And then the sides, it's going to be maybe 40, 60, more 90, 110, 20. There's what I think I want. I think. And then I'm going to box shadow. It's going to be 80 pixels 0. Too much. 60. Minus 60 pixels 0. There's those two. Now for the ones that are going to be interesting. 60 pixels, 100 pixels. It's not 100, it's 90. Not 990, 90. 0, 10 pixels. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Did I go 5? No, not 50. 10. Now the problem is, well, that's not necessarily a problem. Okay, okay. Let's make this 80. And then let's just change the order. Let's put this one forward. Oh, still. Yeah, no, that's wrong. That's exactly wrong. Okay, hold on. Let's put it back where it was. Semicolon. All right, let's make this one the right color, the color I want. There, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then minus 60 pixels, 80 pixels, 10 pixels. That again. Oops, I got a blur in there. And no period. Period's making people mad. Okay, now I need one more thing. I need color that. The middle one needs to not be red. Can I just remove background? Yes. And wait for the back end because I submitted with some wrong stuff. Now let's get it. That was 4.5 minutes, which is too long. I like to target 4 minutes for my first solution. That is correct, though. It's 200 characters. That is not. Even if I unit replace, minify, submit, it's 198 characters. Meh. Um, We can try some other things, though. If I get rid of this, and since I need to do a box shadow anyway, and of course that confuses me mostly. I'm sure the code is working fine. The guy behind the keyboard, however, is a different problem. All right, let's do outline 1Q solid so we see the thing. Okay, so we're seeing the box that you see is the HTML. There's a set of double lines down at the bottom that is the body, which is what I think you're seeing. Now, if we box shadow 0009 inch and we say this color, we get that. Yeah, the background's that. Oh, because it's applying to both the body and the HTML is why we're seeing that. Trick. Maybe I can do this. Don't know. No promises. Background green. Doing something wrong, of course. Uh, Anyway, okay, let's quit doing tricks. The reason I'm getting what I'm getting is because that is inheriting to the body, and the body is covering up what we see. It's okay. Now, the black line you're seeing is the body, and we're seeing the default 8-pixel margin on the body. We can turn that off. We're going to say margin 0. We can turn it off differently by saying 50 0, and then we can say something like 90. I don't remember the number, and then 0, 90, 120, 130, 140. There's kind of that. It needs to come in 90, 120. That looks better. And then same as before, box shadow. I don't remember any of the numbers. 0, 80 pixels. I'm going the wrong way here. 80 pixels 0, 60. That looks right. Minus 60 pixels 0. Then 60 pixels, 80 pixels 0, 10 pixels, and minus 60 pixels, 80 pixels 0, 10 pixels. All right, colors are wrong. Outline. Ooh, I might need that. Can I? I don't know what to do. I can do. I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can just have one box shadow statement. I don't know. We're gonna try that in a minute. Inset 2-inch 0, comma. All right. Now, color that semicolon. This one's going to be that. These ones are going to be those. Let's see if that's a match. All of that typing it took. I spent, I don't know, 4 minutes typing. I saved 3 characters. That was amazing. All right, let's go ahead. Unit replace, minify, submit, printify. Yeah, save me 5 characters. Beautiful. All right, let's see if I can. All right, so here, instead of doing a background, I should be able to do this. Oh, it's 2 inches. It's just not enough. It's okay. We can change it to 5 inch. Still a match. More characters. Is it? Yeah, more characters. Barely. You can change that to star selector and nobody cares. The question is, can we put the rest of this stuff up here? And I think the answer is going to be no. Oh, we got away with it, I think. Maybe. Maybe it's just not working. Yeah, it's just hiding. The body's hiding. Let okay. Let's instead of 5 inch here. Nope, that one I want. Instead of 9 inch here, I'm going to use 99M. And down here, I'm going to say font 0. That was no good. And then maybe I can get rid of this box shadow stuff. And we still have a match. That is still a match. Okay. Now we're better 174. It's unit replace. Minify, submit, critify. Okay. 60 pixels. Sometimes you can get away with 64Q. Not always. See how it feels about that. Yeah, that's fine. Can I get away with 10Q? Color, we can get rid of that. Ooh, 10Q is no good. Can we do 11Q? Nope. At least I hope that's the problem. Whoops, nope. 10 pixels. Yeah, that's okay. We can also put color way up here and get rid of that. Should still be fine. Yep, that's okay. Yeah, that may be it. That may be what I have today. We can play with percentages here. 130, 400 is, I don't know, 35%, something like that. Not quite enough. 37, nope. 34, 32.5. 32.5, which is not shorter. 55 of the height, which is 150, is like 33%. That's not even close. 50, 15, 14. 14 is pretty close. I don't think it's going to match. 13.5 might match, but there's more characters. Doesn't match anyway. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's probably it for today. Thanks for watching. I should minify. Oops, minify, submit. Thanks for watching. See you next time.